Hello. Hello, it's Saturday. And I'm going to do a little bit of watering here. Some misting. That's what my plan is anyway. Kind of go around as I do that. Check things out. Just kind of doing a little misting. That's no good. Yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. It is a gray day. I didn't see any sun today. In fact, it rained. Hey there, Michelle. So I just want to get some things watered, primarily my mounts. That's what I'm most interested in. I'm going to give some water to some of my Phalaenopsis, my Angraecums. Just misting their roots. It's pretty much what I do with them in the winter. I make sure that they're aerial roots and the roots that I see are watered enough that they turn green. That little Angraecum, this Angraecum, this one down here needs watered. I'll give this one some water, which is not an Angraecum. This is a Prostechia. So yeah, just kind of going around and getting all of my hanging plants and my mounts, making sure that I get their roots pretty good, especially the ones that are bare root. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. Yeah, this spike is still looking pretty good on my Epigeneum. That's my Treacherionum. So, very hopeful to see some flowers on that. That would be a treat. That is a bucket list orchid. But yeah, watering this Angraecum. And my Dendrobiums, getting it missed. These that are on mounts. Making sure the roots get nice and green. This is my Dendrobium discolor, which has a new growth on it, which is still progressing pretty well. So that's great. Yeah, that's my discolor. There's the tag. Water some more of these. My Restreepia, or no, that's my Porthalis. And my paths here, giving a little misting. These Persavolas. Get in here. missed these mounted plants. My two Oncidium stacei, which I'm sure is Trichocentrum now, and then this is my Phalaenopsis cross. It's Phalaenopsis cross, which is Javanica crossed with Manus. Nice roots. Watering these down here. Make sure this epidendrum gets some water. And these that are up here. This is finally almost open. This is my Laelia anceps. These flowers are still okay. And this flower is still pretty decent. Let me keep on with my misting. Getting them back from this direction. Making sure I get the roots pretty good. That, which is my other Trichocentrum, it looks like it did not survive my remount. I mounted it on that because it had been on that mount that it was on previously for many years. And so it looks like it's dying. It looks like it's dead. So that's a sad thing. That was a very old plant. I got that at Hauserman many years ago. And here's another Trichocentrum, which is Tigrinum. And that would probably be called a mule ear. Mule ear. And the other one would be a rat's tail. These would be probably rat's tail. Where's Todd at? He probably knows the answer. Making sure all of these get some water. All of my encyclias up here. My Vespa back here still. Well, I water straight out of the tap for the most part. In the wintertime, that is. In the summertime, they get, it's warm anyway, but they get rainwater. And I'm not going down there because my internet is screwy and it'll disconnect if I walk any further than where I'm at. But I probably have, in total, between 450 and 500, I would say. That's about what I have, I think. Maybe a little bit more. But probably not. That's probably a good guesstimate on how many orchids I have. And I put them all outside in the summer. And in the wintertime, they come back in here, more or less. This is the first year that I'm doing really well with, and I just dropped let me pick this up. I'm not watching what I'm doing. These things are falling as I'm going by them. Very bad. But okay, yeah, I put them all outside in my little cage, my little jungle cage out here, which is filled up with lawn furniture and different things. There's my rainwater right there, my bucket right there, and then I hose it. All the overflow goes into the trough over there. That's where I save it, the rainwater that is. And as long as it stays melted, I don't use, unless I'm just out here misting. When I fertilize, I fill my buckets with the rainwater from out there, and that's how I fertilize. Hey, Ron. So I hope that answered your question. But this is the first year that I've really been on top of watering them and doing all of my maintenance. I usually wait until the spring because I have in the past had this greenhouse not so organized. I just usually the weather turned bad overnight, and so I sort of had to just throw everything inside like we most of us do. This year I was a little more organized, mounted more things, put things up high, have a few more areas where I can hang things. So that's freed up a lot of space on my benches and elsewhere. So it looks a lot, it's more organized. I will say one more time, which definitely made a huge difference. Definitely. Very much so. Easier to maintain, especially in the wintertime. Most winters I was not able to even walk. Well, I was able to walk through, but one of the doors, that door in particular, was blocked. Generally, this door would be blocked as well, but I could still get to that door if I wanted to. But now I can walk freely all the way down. I wouldn't be able to film out here last year. There would be no way. So it's a much better setup. I think the plants are enjoying it a lot better because I can get to them, giving them a little bit more of what they would like, rather than, although they have managed to handle my if I could talk right, my benign neglect, because they were able to survive all of those harsh winters. I lost a few plants, but for the most part, my strong plants made a strong comeback. So I fully expect this spring to already have a head start on, their growth, because I've kept the greenhouse warmer, for one. On average, I'd say it's probably 50, 58, 60, and that includes day and night. Maybe at night it probably can get a little bit into the 50s, but it doesn't get any lower than 55. In the past, hey, Fernanda. Well, hey there, Darlene. Welcome to my channel. But I was saying in the past, I've kept this very cold. A lot of the nights it would be in the low 50s, and so that just wasn't good. But they survived. Like I said, I just didn't give them a lot of water. I forced dormancy on them, although most of my orchids do go into a dormancy of sorts in the winter. But I did still come out in mist. If I said that twice, I did do that. You have to do that, or else none of my vandas, none of my vandaceous plants, none of my angraecums, none of my ascacindas, none of my mounted plants would have survived, because they still need moisture, although they can take less than the everyday that I was giving them in the summertime when they were outside. If that makes any sense. So, but even doing that, I don't think the mounts were getting what they would like. For sure they weren't. But as soon as the warm weather kicked in, they tended to recover. So, yeah, call it luck or whatever you would like. Been waiting forever on this bud to open up. And sorry, it's pretty dark today. It has been raining most of the day, off and on. Just cloudy overall. And honestly, I did a little run this morning, and I still haven't stretched, and my toe is killing me. So I took a little nap, and I'm just now getting out here for the day, to be honest. Although I was out here yesterday, so it's all good. And this is finally going. But still, that color is just, even up until it withering away, still something. Got a nice little cattleya. So, yeah, I think I got everything all misted. And I finally got in touch with Natalia of her channel. She's on Just One More Orchid channel, and she makes ceramic pots also, and mounds and other things as well. And so I finally got her a picture of my dendron. Well, it's an Epi Cattleya cross, and she's gonna make a pot for it, and then I'll make a video of how I'm gonna put it in the pot. My Vandas are mostly stalled. Yeah, that sheath is still there. You see what this one bloomed last year, but doesn't look like it's still progressing a little bit. Yeah, my Vandas are pretty much just stalled. Yeah, that's what I would say. They pretty much are stalled. This one right here, which is yeah, it did snow a little bit this morning, just some flurries, but it didn't make it to the ground. This right here, this is 3 Vandas, which that up there, you can see this is probably because it's too close. And I moved this back. This was sort of blocking it, but I know that this is probably from the heat, and I should move this. But yeah, you can see the state that that's in. But this is my Trichoglotis philippinens, which is another, it's a Vanda type. Here's the tag, if I can get it around there. But anyway, that's what it is. And the roots, this is bad lighting because today has been dark as we've been discussing, but these are the roots. And they still turn green when I water them. This back here is another Renanthera, which is not looking so hot. It's probably too cold and probably too close to that, but I need to find another spot for that instantly. But my other Vanda that I have back here, which is right here, it more or less, this was the main plant last year, and over the last 2 seasons it has grown a couple of kikis, which are at the bottom. You can kind of see them right here. There's another one on the other side. They might actually still be growing. You can see I just recently watered them. The roots are all right here. These are the roots of that plant. And those are pretty much all the Vandas that I have. That's it. This is kind of a Vanda type that's right here, but not really. This is a Paraphalaenopsis cross with Louisia Leikaki crossed with, Louisia thailandica. And I think this is still growing. I mean, I think this is still growing from the top. But I know that's not a Vanda type that you are referring to. I don't have that many Vanda types. More Arides, I would say, but Arides are Vanda types. Hulatiana, and I also have the brand new one that I don't know where I put it now. My Motes Prasum, which is somewhere. I'm not sure where. So yeah, no, it's more like a lean-to. It's relatively flat, but it does have a slight decline so that the water can drain down. There are drains, spouts that let the water go down. So there is a slight, just slight. So yeah, I guess I've been knocking stuff over. Let's This is what happens when you're just doing a video on the fly. Still waiting on some of these sheaths. This is, yeah, it looks like a new sheath. Right there, that's a new sheath on my Pedendrium raniferum. Hopefully I'll be seeing some flowers soon. Come on, plant. What else is going on through there? Not a whole lot, really. Not a whole lot. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just doing some misting, checking on some things. I just thought I'd say hi on this dreary day. Happy New Year once again. Yeah, hopefully a few days I'll have some more blooms for you to show. Hopefully I will. Those spikes on that Phalaenopsis are progressing pretty well. Yeah, hey Mick. I am going to the Xfinity tomorrow and get me a Wi-Fi extender so I can do a full live and go all the way through my greenhouse. I'm going to make sure I do that tomorrow. My run today just did me in. It just did me in. So, yeah, this is just going to be a really short video today. I just was out here checking on some things. Hadn't really spent much time out here today. I'm just sort of watering. I'm gonna do more work out here tomorrow, and I will make another video tomorrow and be out here longer and show more things off, because I know that there are some things that are going on, and maybe I'll bring some stuff from that in, which I can't film because I have a few things that are in spike that I have not shown. I actually have I know my Angraecum down there has a few more buds that are developing. So yeah, this is something that I'm gonna have to ditch pretty soon. I know this was my attempt at growing Harveyanum, Dendrobium Harveyanum. I've had a couple of these plants, and this one was given to me as a bare root. This was from Equigenera, and I got this, it's almost been a year maybe, and it put up some new growths, but this winter I noticed that it's been a little bit more shrinkled up. The pseudobulbs are more shrinkled, and I just noticed also just now that these leaves are browning up, and it was not browning the last time I looked. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. Those have always proven to be difficult for me. This thing I might have to take down. This actually, I keep forgetting that this is in bud. So I'm gonna bring it down and maybe hang it over here. What did I just step on? Gosh, I'm so like a bull in the china closet today. But yeah, this is gonna have to be divided at some point soon. But yeah, those buds are looking really nice. And there should be some more coming because there's more sheaths on the plant, for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on since I last filmed in here. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye for today. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll have more to show. And yeah, these are, you can see now plain as day that these are going to blast, these buds on my Angraecum sesquisquadale, even that one. So, but anyway, I still have a nice sized plant, which I'm very grateful for. That's the point. It's more about the plant than the flowers. Yes, I will be here tomorrow, and I will be able to spend more time. I'm just distracted, and I've got more things that I need to do inside the house and get things organized for tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow. Fernanda, everyone, Ron, Thanks for watching, Mick. I'll talk to you all soon. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your orchids. Yeah, just was a quickie, but I'll be back tomorrow. Probably the same bat time. I'll see you then. Ciao.